Following their reunion, Tommy and Angela Norris attempt to rebuild their lives, but Tommy faces work issues while Angela focuses on their new home. Cooper comforts Ariana after her husband's death, but his actions cause friction. Despite his efforts, Tommy fails to shield Angela from the harsh realities of his blackmail work at the beginning. Where's home? Dale and Boss join Tommy Norris as they examine oil wells. The remarkable quantities they find at the renovated well encourage them to fix and resurrect the others, as they are all situated on the same plot and were constructed at approximately the same time. In order to get Monty Miller's approval before starting the job, the Landman calls him. Even though the billionaire has reservations about investing more money into the current wells, he ultimately gives the project the go-ahead because he trusts Tommy's judgment. Janice, the drug kingpin from the pilot, returns to the patch and threatens Tommy. Janice was the one who smuggled cocaine using planes owned by MX Oil. He is suing the oil corporation for damages caused by the shipment's destruction in the crash. Because neither he nor his business are implicated in the illicit drug run, Tommy wonders why anyone would care about it, since Jenna's drug run caused MX Oil to settle with TTP. The Landman believes that Jenna's should pay them in an effort to send a message. To Tommy and his boss, the drug lord has threatened to detonate the wells, which has prompted the Landman to get ready for a meeting with Monty. Shelby, Alun Norris's neighbor, suggests that the teen have a wild party at the patch as a way to let off stress. She is overjoyed to get the offer and enthusiastically announces her desire to join her new friend, since she has been experiencing feelings of loneliness and boredom in Odessa since her arrival. Nathan has struggled to keep his feelings for Anley, an adolescent girl, at bay since she moved into the company house. A harassment prosecution is imminent, according to Rebecca Falcone, if he continues to stare at the adolescent. Before suing MTech Oil, Rebecca would like to reach a settlement with the families of the 3 oil workers who tragically lost their lives in the line of duty: Louis, Armando, and Lunch. In honor of Angela and Tommy's reunion, Angela invites all of their relatives to a family meal at the business house. After racking up an unsettling amount of furnishings on her husband Victor's credit card, she transforms the space in her own and prepares pasta meals for her family. Cooper is also invited to the dinner, which Anley is not thrilled about because she doesn't want to spend time with her brother. Angela makes Nathan and Dale sit at the table, even though they try to get out of the family gathering. In response to his partner's question about his day, Tommy begins to discuss his hemorrhoids, turning the once euphoric occasion into a tragic one with overwhelming sadness and fury. Angela hurries to the kitchen as he tries to reassure her. Tommy follows close behind after she doubts his dedication to his work. He reminds her that he had cautioned her about the same thing before they got back together. Rather than worrying about her partner's work hours, Angela is actually worried about becoming older. She finds it intolerable that she has transformed into a Gil, a term that the Landman is unfamiliar with. He still assists her in finding serenity, although taking a painful blow from her in the process. Tommy plans to meet Monty in Fort Worth the following morning to talk about Jenna's threat. He leaves the next morning. Angela chooses to accompany him because she wants to inform Victor about her reconciliation with her ex-husband. When she claims that her car is with the man, the Landman agrees to transport her, even though he doesn't see the point. While en route, they drop by a construction site to check on oil pipelines. The site supervisor, Rick, finds himself stuck between the pipes after griping with Tommy about the same thing. Rick stops breathing, signaling that he has died, but the Landman calls 911 nevertheless. Angela understands her partner's daily risk to himself when she watches him die. Ariana contacts Cooper for assistance, and he eventually meets with her. She confides in him that she is completely confused about handling the family's money. She has enough money to last for 6 months and a 401k plan in Elio's name to take out. According to the roughneck who checked her accounts, he suggests she sell her truck instead of her house when she asks for his advice on whether to sell her house. Following his wise words, Cooper uses a lawnmower to tidy up Ariana's backyard. Even though her dog isn't very fond of him, he nevertheless attempts to be friendly with her. Manuel, Cooper's co-worker and Elio's friend, spots him as he takes the lawnmower to the front yard. The second one pulls a gun on the roughneck, but Ariana steps in to stop him. She confronts him by pointing out that he hasn't even made an effort to come and assist her following the death of his friend, something that Cooper does. She makes it clear that the young man will succeed in helping her cope with Elio's death if he continues to assist her. After Manuel says the roughneck is attempting to sleep with her for emphasis, she even kisses Cooper. Following Manuel's departure, Ariana expresses her admiration for Cooper's decision to refrain from offering her any guidance about her future. After that, she extends an invitation to supper, but he declines because Angela has already invited him. The outlaw goes back to his trailer after having dinner with his parents, only to be brutally attacked by Manuel and his companions. Boss gets sick of waiting for him in the mornings without any idea that he is sleeping in his trailer horribly.